What's going on, guys? Cameron back again from Attack on Anime, here to bring you the weekly review. This is going to be doing Aokana episode 10, and this episode literally, it brought me back into this anime, because for the last few episodes, I wasn't really like losing interest, but it was just like, it wasn't really like captivating me anymore as much as it did in the earlier episodes. But with this episode, and it was pretty much just a training episode, like they're essentially just getting ready for the fall tournament. And what's cool about this episode is we get to see everyone on the team like re-resolve themselves, except for Mashiro, because we already got that character development from her. But it's mostly just Asuka and Misaki pretty much trying to resolve themselves to get themselves hyped for the fall tournament. I'm really glad because by this episode, Misaki is getting way more character development. She asked Kazunari to help train her in Flying Circus, which I really wish would have happened last episode, so that we could have went into this episode with that happening and then have more established character development with her. But just the fact that it happened at all, and that's just such a significant way, because that's the person that beat her and made her really question like her own ability in Flying Circus. And she goes to him and asks him for that help, and he agrees to train her and make her better. And she's just like, I gotta get better. So I'm really glad that we finally got that character development from Misaki. And also, we figure Saki and Arena, that are from the European division, they're pretty much just like, their goal is still to surpass Kagami in her abnormal way of playing Flying Circus. And we see Saki training, and we learn in this episode that there's like a balancer tool, and if you do a certain thing to it, it'll pretty much make it impossible for you to like fly properly. That's what Messiah says. But then we switch over to seeing Saki train, and she's adjusting her balancer, but it's actually like making her better, and that's pretty much playing into how her playstyle works. So I can't wait for them to figure that out and pretty much like use that against her, or figure out a way to like counter that, or maybe Kagami will teach them a way to counter it. Speaking of Kagami, what a way to end the episode. We have Messiah finally deciding to join Flying Circus, because over this episode he was questioning himself a lot, because he was just like, what can I do to help these guys? Like, I'm trying to do everything I can. I'm strategizing. I'm doing tactics. I'm playing second for everybody on the team, advising them from the sideline. What can I do to make them better? And then him and Kagami have this conversation where he's just like, I know I've resolved myself to what I'm going to do to help these guys. And he decides to jump into the fray, and he comes out and he's just like, Asuka, get out here right now. You're gonna dogfight me right now. And he just starts going ham after like so many years of sitting out. It was really cool to see Messiah go through that. Then right after Messiah does that, Kagami flies in, and she's just like, all right, let me teach y'all something. Let a legendary OG teach y'all some stuff. But overall, this episode was really cool. It has me really hyped for the fall tournament that we're about to see. I think there are only 2 episodes left, because I think that's standard 12 run, if I'm not mistaken. But I really find it tough to believe that they're gonna fit this whole ending into 2 episodes, because that means pretty much the fall tournament is gonna be the last 2 episodes, and I don't know if there's gonna be a second season. But I'm just really hoping they do it right. I hope they keep the pacing good. I'm assuming at the beginning of the next episode is going to be this fall tournament, because by the end of this, they're pretty much all trained up and ready. And one more thing that I liked about this episode was the training that they actually went through, because Messiah was having them like train underwater and doing like running training just to actually better their skill. And actually by the end of it, you can see them actually getting better and faster. And I just can't wait to see Messiah actually compete. I'm hoping my prediction is going to be right, that he's going to face that kid from his flashback that made him quit. I feel like he's going to see him in the fall tournament, and that kid's going to challenge him. And maybe that's going to be the last match we see, or maybe the last match we're going to see is Asuka versus Saki. But either way, I'm pretty hyped for this fall tournament and just ready to see them go in and whoop butt. But yeah, guys, that's been my review on it. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys have been thinking. Theory craft, whatever. Just let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. But until next time, guys, peace.